No more silence. We'll raise our voice for every hero. We'll make the choice.
Hi, everybody. This is Todd Belknap, Executive Director of Veterans Help and Veterans USA. We're coming to you again from our podcast studio here at Veterans United. We'd like to first of all thank Brian Lang, the man behind the curtain, in reference to our previous conversation. Brian is a retired Navy veteran and also our podcast manager, and he's the one that makes all this good stuff happen. So thank you to him. And before we get into our conversation with our special guest today, I want to share with everybody about a targeted marketing initiative going on here at Veterans Help and Veterans. As you know, we are a nonprofit, standalone 501c3 organization. We're not affiliated with the county. We're not affiliated with the VA. Our doors stay open strictly because of grant initiatives and private donations from good folks just like you. So we invite you to visit mission1776.org, which is our communications platform, and urge you to donate $17.76 a month in order that kind of dovetails off of our 250th anniversary of our nation's birth. $17.76 a month. It comes out to about $213 a year. We welcome all donations, large and small. All your donations stay right here in Marion County. Not a dime leaves anywhere to go anyplace else. It stays right here to help offset the costs of funding at-risk and homeless veterans right here in Marion County. So thank you in advance. Share this with your friends, your family, your coworkers, everybody. Again, this helps the veterans and their families here in Marion County, Florida. So without further ado, we have some special guests here today. They're from Master the Possibilities. We have Karen Francis and Michelle Scheidler. And they are here, and they are going to talk to us about Master the Possibilities. You got their good stuff going on up here. So, ladies, welcome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting. I know very little about them, so I'm sitting here with bated breath, waiting to hear what they have to say. So,
we're learning too.
Yeah. So, tell us, who wants to share what's Master the Possibilities all about?
You want to go, Karen?
You wanna go?
Okay, she wants me to go.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to say that we're the best kept secret in Marion County.
What do I always say about? Okay, we're gonna have to arm wrestle over that one. Yeah.
Well, the reason I say that is because we've been open for just about 20 years, and we provide adult educational content, usually personal enrichment classes,
Yeah.
few certificate classes because we use software called Ed2Go. But we're here open to the public to educate the public to make their lives better. We offer all types of classes, about 900 classes every 6 months, and they're from community service up to trade school types of classes. So we try to incorporate education for everyone. If you want to learn, we're here for you. That's why we have the slogan, always be a student.
Yeah. Amen. Always learning. Always, always, always. I want to share a story about that. Always be a student. My father was a World War II veteran. He's at Normandy and the whole 9 yards. And when he was dying, I was taking care of him. He was a voracious reader. He loved to learn. He went to school through the Depression, walked to school with no shoes on. For real. That really happened. And in fact, because he was told in the winter months not to come back until he could afford a pair of shoes. Anyway, reader his whole life, learner his whole life, registering at the local community college in his 70s so he could learn about the Human Genome Project. And here he was days away from death, and he wanted me to hold up a book so he could, he was in his hospice bed, and he wanted me to hold the book so he could read about Horace, the Latin poet, who I'd never heard of before. And I'm like, you're going to be dead in days. But he wanted to learn right up until the end.
That's
so
amazing.
always be a student. So
Always be a student.
thank you for, yeah. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hijack your story there.
No,
This is
that just reminded me of the days when I was an Air Force brat, which I think a lot of us have been.
Yep.
As a kid, 5 years old in Germany, walking myself to kindergarten.
Yeah.
Nowadays, you just don't do that.
can't.
The stories like that remind
yeah,
me of
yeah.
being, military brat.
Right.
But our full purpose is to provide education to anybody who wants to learn. And we do use that hospice. We work with Empath. We work with a lot of independent instructors, and we hold classes for veterans. And specifically, we work with Shine to talk about Medicare and Medicare fraud and helping seniors with insurance. So we do a lot of senior guided learning, SCAM classes, anything we can to help get our community of seniors, and not just seniors, but focused on seniors, prepped, ready, and prepared for anything that might come their way. And we even work with Captain Puckett, who helps veterans with their veteran
Ken Puckett,
services.
good friend of mine,
So
great guy.
one of our most favorite instructors,
Yes.
because it's such a great service to provide to the community. And I know we're talking veterans here, but those are the types of classes that we provide year round here
Yeah.
in Marion County.
Amen.
And they're free. Some of them are free.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe they are the best kept secret. Maybe we're second.
Yeah.
What a tremendous asset to offer the community, to learn, to educate, to just expand your horizons. I've always said, I think the greatest thing that you could ever share with somebody is knowledge.
Absolutely.
You know, everything else I think is secondary. So, all right. So you guys have been around for 10 years. Is
Almost
that right?
20.
Almost 20. Okay,
years.
and you've been there for
I've been there for 8.
8. Okay,
Been there for 10.
10. Okay.
Ten.
You guys enjoy it. I can tell by the.
I had to say this is one of my best jobs ever. I tell Michelle I want to retire from here.
How many people get to say they love their job?
Yeah.
Very
You know what I mean?
I
What a
know.
blessing.
I feel blessed and very
Yeah.
lucky to
Yeah.
have meeting a lot of wonderful people, and continues with education.
Yeah.
We just have a story. I know this guy for long, has been a student for a long time. Didn't know that he just turned 100 years old.
Wow.
He is no local. He drive from another county to come to our classes
Just for the classes.
for the classes
Almost
100 years old.
weekly. 100 years
Wow.
old. We celebrate his birthday.
Journeyman, yeah.
Mr. Journeyman, and he is a retired. I don't know if it was a
Which
Navy.
branch of the military, but he was in the military.
He was in the
Yeah.
military, so we put a big flag and everything, and
Yeah.
he was wonderful.
Birthday celebration.
Birthday
classes.
celebration.
Amen.
So when we think about this, what are we doing for the community? When we can have somebody moving from that couch to come and take classes,
Right.
to learn something new. I personally love history, all kind of history,
Yeah.
all European and American history.
Yeah.
And when people come and take our classes, they go with that little knowledge. We just have a series of some videos of one of our fathers, who was
Thomas Jefferson?
Thomas Jefferson, and people in our surveys were saying, "Oh, I didn't know about that. Now I have to do more research."
Yeah.
So we are picking people's curiosity, brains, moving them.
So they do a
to
deep
something.
dive to learn more and more and more.
Yes.
To do-
Isn't that
and-
exciting?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is very exciting. I have a lady that came and he said, "I just retired. I don't know what to do.
Oh,
I live in this house."
they were
I
talking to
just
the
want-"
right person, weren't
Yes,
they?
and you know what? And you listen, and I said, "So, what did
What do
you
you like?"
dream? What do you like? What is the things? Because when we're young, we want to do so many things, and we don't have the time.
Yeah.
We don't have the time. We have kids running from here to that. It's all these hectic times. And now you are like, okay, my kids are grown, left, grandkids.
Yep.
Now I'm here.
Right.
I said, what are you? You know what? I always wanted pencil painting.
Right, like what makes you happy?
Exactly.
Right.
She said that was what I always was dreaming to
But
do.
she was always helping
busy.
somebody
Too
else
busy.
raising children
Too
or
busy.
whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, to do things that
And
she wanted to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what thing we all go through life.
Sure.
We want to learn something or do something new, but we can't because we are too busy.
Right.
And when we retire, we want to do probably some of them want to get the dreams come true. And you know what? Now she's expo and she loves to paint animals and pencil. It is unbelievable.
Because you provided the platform
Right.
for her.
We
to-
provide
Outlet.
the platform, and one day she approached me. It's like 4 years, I didn't remember. We have over 5,000 students coming from all over, and she said, "Do you remember me?" I say, "No."
You know,
"Well,
when
you
somebody
helped
asks
me."
you that, you're like cringing. You're
Oh
like,
my God,
ah.
oh my God, I don't. And later she said, "You helped me with." So as soon as she said to me, like, "Yes, I remember." Look at what I pay now. Now I don't have a guest room anymore. Now I have a studio. So
Awesome.
when you improve,
All
you know,
because of what Master of the Possibilities
that's-
provided.
learning, continuous
Amen.
knowledge.
Yeah.
To me, that's the only thing we take.
And
We're not going to take the house. We take the knowledge
Hey,
and
that's
the
it.
good memories and what we're learning.
And she's going to be one of your ambassadors. She's going to tell other people
Oh, yeah.
about you and
Yeah.
send other people
And
your
I
way.
think that's how program has been growing.
Yeah.
Like Martha. I just met Martha. They took over and Pat and everything. And we talk with Martha and anything we can do. And Now she just make this contact.
Yeah.
It's amazing, you know, and it's growing, and we want to be more on this side too, because we open to the public and we love everybody to come in
That's
and
awesome.
see our facilities are
Yeah.
beautiful. We have, you know, big connection with instructors and students, and it's a wonderful.
See,
for
this
the
is a win.
community.
This is a win-win because what you're offering, I think, is again sharing knowledge with somebody. That's second to none. But not only are you providing the platform for this, but you have fire, you have passion.
Yes.
So when they come there, they're not like, oh yeah, okay, can I help you? You know, or
Not at our office.
no, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we've all walked into those places
Yes.
where you're all excited about signing up for something, and then you run into Eeyore, you know, and you're like,
The teacher from Ferris Bueller.
yeah, anyone,
Uh-huh.
anyone,
Yeah.
you know. But then they see you, right? And they say, wow, this is a win-win. I'm not only going to learn it, but there's passion here.
Yes, and that's our mission, you know, and that's what makes us successful, I think.
Yeah.
You know, and inviting people to come.
I think
It's
people
very-
want that. And maybe if it's missing in a lot of people's lives. I mean, again, raising kids and life gets in the way. You're working, and then when all of that waves bye-bye, you know, it's okay. What about me? You know, the house gets bigger. You're all by yourself, or your spouse who's telling you better go find a hobby real fast, real fast. So they stumble upon something like Master the Possibilities, which just reinvigorates them.
Well, and a good thing about that also is we provide a social outlet.
Yes.
Because you mentioned, you know, your husband or your spouse or you're alone. And
Yeah.
so attending classes with fellow peers
Yeah.
who are like-minded. So
Yeah.
that's what our classroom environment provides. So you meet new friends, you learn
Yeah.
new skills, you know, you have these new tasks that you might possibly be doing. And I think it becomes addictive.
Yes.
We actually have students turn into volunteers because
Yeah.
they love the environment.
That's
they
it.
love being in the classroom.
Yeah.
They love being part of our mission and being part of Master the Possibilities. So we have that social interaction. We do also provide for those because we do know that some people cannot get out of the house.
Right.
You know, there might be a disability or something holding them back. So we also provide some virtual learning opportunities.
Nice.
So they can either do pre-recorded classes or we are bringing the hybrid classes back. And what hybrid means is we do have a group of individuals in a classroom with the instructor in person. But then we also have the opportunity for people to attend in that classroom at the same time virtually.
Right.
And they can see each other, hear each other,
Right.
dialogue with each other, because we want to make sure, again, that we give someone an opportunity to always be a student,
Right.
no matter what that case may be.
Right.
So we do have that as well. But social interaction is one of the things we keep at the forefront.
Yeah,
Our learning.
and everybody you have there is there because they want to be there.
Want to be there.
So that's, I
Yes.
mean, nobody's being dragged there by Billy Woods or
You
anybody.
meet
So.
somebody that you instantly have something in common with.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
We're both interested in this class.
Expanding our
Yes.
horizons and learning. That right there is a game changer. When you're around a bunch of other folks that want to learn, wow. I mean, master the possibilities. You know, I mean, it says it right there. I was going to say, wow, that's the name of their business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we theme our curriculum every 6 months because we want to provide new content
Yeah.
to keep people coming.
So it's not stale.
So we have
Yes.
between 150 to 200 new classes every time. And like right now, our 6 months for the first half of the year is America 250. And we have almost 200 classes on the America 250 theme. And we pull in different people of the community to help with that 250 theme. So we had IFAS talk about the oak tree and the eagle. We have Tammy Gant talking about the horses in
Yes,
America
and the
250. What was it? Paul Revere,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with the horses. And so we bring in experts every 6 months for that theme. The next half of the year hasn't been brought out yet, but I'll give you a little secret. We are actually theming our curriculum for horse capital of the world.
There you
We've never
go.
touched about horse capital
know.
of the
Who'd
world.
have thunk?
So
Yeah.
we have quite a few experts and some
Yes.
really neat
Opportunities.
farm opportunity, farm tours and things of that
Yeah.
nature coming up the next half of the year. We're working with Live Oak International, a lot of different farms
Yeah.
and educators to help educate the community on how
Right.
Ocala became the horse capital of the world. So again, we try to keep it new and refreshing, so you learn something
Nice.
every day.
Right. Yeah, you're watering the garden. You know, it
Yes.
continues to grow. Right.
Do you guys offer tours or like catalogs, or
We have
how
both.
do I go about picking a class? I mean, 900. That's a lot.
You can go to masterthepossibilities.org. We do have an online catalog. And if you go to our website, you will also see what we call the flip book, or a digital version of our print catalog, because some people still sort of like the paper
Right.
type of a thing.
I'm one of
So we
them.
have actual paper catalogs, we have a virtual version of our paper catalog, and then we have our online website, which is the most up to date because it changes on a daily
Yes.
basis.
Right.
We
Yeah.
always continue adding classes, which we have one section in our website which say new added classes, so people can click.
They
on
don't
the
have to
edit
read
and
the
then-
whole thing to find
No.
out where's the new ones at.
No.
No.
You have those separate.
Yes.
We do.
Okay, good.
Actually, it's by sections. If you want to just history, just
Just
can
go to
click
history.
history. And you have all kind of history.
Oh, I
there.
love history.
American,
I love
Florida
history.
history,
Fun
European
facts.
fun facts.
I think I'm going to retire and just go live at Master of the Possibilities. Take all their history.
You don't even have to be retired to
Yes.
take classes with
No,
us.
that way I can do more.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
yeah.
So he wants that to be his
Yeah,
job.
yeah,
We even have cooking classes.
Yeah.
We have
yeah.
all kind of cooking classes, pretty much, and we have ceramics, stained glass.
That's really
We
awesome.
have color, acrylics, oil painting, a little of everything. And it's all about keeping the languages. We
Yeah.
have
German, French,
German,
Spanish,
French,
and
and
sign.
and sign
Oh,
and,
sign,
and,
that's
and
cool.
dance classes too. It's amazing, the dance class. Tap.
Hmm.
I'm like, I was so amazing when we started that program. I'm like, who would like to learn that? Let me tell you, that classes are full. We continues adding.
Really?
And
Oh,
these
yes.
ladies are like,
They have more energy than me.
I'm
Wait,
like-
hang on. Do that again.
I always say she should be a voiceover for a cartoon
I could-
because of all the sounds that she makes.
yeah. Now we have in salsa, and we bring in some new classes, and it's unbelievable when you feel. I think music is wonderful. It makes you happy, enhance your
It's
life.
a universal
you know.
language,
Yes.
like food.
So we have music classes.
Yeah, we have music classes
Yeah.
too. We have guitar,
awesome.
ukulele. So some things that you want to learn. That's what I say. I love my job. It's,
That's wonderful.
and sometimes I go, hey, can I go and take this class? Can somebody watch mine?
She
Can I go
does.
for an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I want to learn because it's good to.
But you believe in the product that you guys are.
Absolutely.
You know, that speaks
and
volumes.
Absolutely. And when you enhance people's life,
Hmm.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah, amen.
And I
Yeah,
think
that's exciting.
it is. It is very exciting. It's when you see the people coming in the morning, with the guitar, walking, or
They're happy.
ready to learn, or ready for the piano.
They're
classes.
excited to learn.
Yes, they're
Yeah.
excited to learn, or with the book to take the notes.
Yeah.
I think we just honor one of our students. He has been taking over 1,000 classes.
Oh my goodness.
Neil
And-
Sorensen.
Yes.
Professional student.
You guys know him by name.
Yes, yes.
He's a fixture there, huh?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
You guys
and-
got to put a statue of him out front or
And
something.
yeah, so we have a lot of students. They do spreadsheets by month to know what they're taking,
Yeah.
so they don't get confused with the classes.
Yeah.
So this is a wonderful opportunities, and it's a little for everybody.
Amen.
So it's
Wow.
it's neat. Again, we enjoy your jobs a lot.
Do you want to talk about your week-long summer program? I say yours because she's the mastermind behind the coordination
Oh.
and the scheduling.
Ageless Adventures.
Ageless Adventures, yes.
I always tell my boss I'm not creative.
She's very
I just
creative.
have ideas. But I tell I'm not creative, but I have ideas, and then I need
Yeah.
to find the people to make
Yeah.
that ideas come true. So we also have a very wonderful program that we start, I don't know, like 7-8 years ago. It's called Ageless Adventures. And what is very neat about this program is only 1 week in the whole year, and it's in the first week of July. And is pretty much with grandparent bring a grandchild,
Mhm.
and they interact. So it's intergenerational.
Oh yeah.
So the behind all this is to interact the kid with the grandpa or the grandma. And I have to tell you, it's so rewarding because we have kids coming from California, Tallahassee. We have South Carolina.
Wow.
We got from, oh my God, Michigan, I think. Michigan. We have kids, the grandparents come and ask us when is this week. We always say it's the first week of July. It's gonna run this one, because they start talking to their own kids. Hey,
And
can
then
I get the can I get the grandkids? And they bring them down for the week, and they do this program,
They
and
have
they
to do
interact
it together.
together.
They have
So
to do the classes
Okay.
together.
Yeah.
So they learn a task or
Right.
skill set together, or they learn a history topic together.
the topic.
Or they
And
plant a tree together in Shalom Park. They have to do it
it's,
together.
That's
it's
awesome. That's creating a memory right there.
a memory. There is not going.
Indelible.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
no value in that one.
Yeah.
And I have grandparents. They come, and by this time they start coming. I just finished the program. I just
Almost done.
almost done
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic to see how they interact.
Right.
And I have to tell the kids now. My son is now going 24, but I think the kids now, they are so smart.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, all the excitement.
Mm-hmm.
It is very wonderful. So we have 1 week. It's going to be the first week after the 4th of July with grandkids
That's
and the grandparents. Usually that's what, is
Yeah.
coming now. Are coming for our event, and it's
Yeah.
going to be a beautiful and a very well. We have 14 new classes just in that program alone.
Wow.
You have to attend with the
You have to attend
with the
together.
kid together. Cannot just come leave it there and leave it. No, it's together.
Right.
Could leave the kid there.
Yeah.
You know, yes,
Not
yes.
daycare.
It's no
I'll be
it's
back.
no daycare.
I'll be back. I'm going down to the VFW for a little while.
I'll
And
quiz you
there's
when
a-
I'm back.
But what I love about it is there's a variety of different things, and so it's not just like a regular kids camp, because we take them out to the field and they get to see the airplanes and the cars. We're doing a not Mythbusters type of a thing, so they're going to do some science
Science.
together.
Mhm.
We have an art class. We have a handicraft. We have
A
an
cook
IFIS
class.
We have a cooking class. They even get to make their own pancakes this time. So each year we have, different themed classes
Right.
that they participate.
Wow.
We're going to release some, what is it, ladybugs?
Ladybugs.
Yeah.
Some
We're gonna
park
do
and
good bugs, bad bugs.
scavenger hunt.
What did you
So-
say? Good bugs and bad bugs? That's like two
Yes.
separate.
Yeah.
That's the same program?
It's
Or
the
The
same
same
class.
program.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Two
and-
columns. Okay.
Yeah, and you know what? Only bad bugs is only 1%, and they still have a purpose.
Hmm.
I read the description.
You have to take the class to learn more.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, bring the kid, but you have to bring the kid. You that's
yeah,
that's
you
the
have to find a
catch.
child to borrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any grandkids yet, so. Yeah, my child's 30 now, so yeah, he's in the military, so I don't think he can come. But I'll bring some of the neighborhood grandkids there. Yeah, they'll ladybugs. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
we
those days. Remember those days when we were running through the backyard in summertime. I'm from Michigan, so catching fireflies.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. I still
yes.
have fireflies in my yard here.
Yeah,
I still see them around my yard though.
you remember how excited you put
Yes.
little grass or praying mantises. You'd put a little grass in the bottom of it, and Uncle Al would come over. Well, how long you gonna let them in there for? You're gotta let them out. You can't breathe. Well, you got holes in the top. It was like a little science project in and of itself,
Yeah.
doing that stuff.
So it's pretty fun.
It's
We
just
get to
gonna be
watch the
pretty
kids
fun.
grow, because once they come, they usually come year after year.
And
So
That's
it's really interesting.
that's a testimony right there to your
Yes.
product of what you offer, that they
Yes.
come back.
and what is amazing about that, like Michelle say, is you see the kid figures.
Hmm.
And it's like, oh my God, they start coming on a program when they were 4 years old. Now they're 8.
Right.
So we have, this. I don't want to say the same, but a lot of the same kids coming, and they're very excited because we always have new classes. It's not the same thing.
Yeah, it's new.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
same place, but new class.
yes.
So it
And-
makes the name very fitting, Ageless Adventures.
Yes.
Yes.
It is
Mhm.
ageless. And
Yes.
it
Right.
continues a tradition.
Right.
Yes. It is. It's very neat.
And hopefully they tell their friends and their neighbors and
Yeah.
Yes.
Or
Last year we
hopefully
sold
they tell
out,
Martha,
yeah.
and then she'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody for us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the problem last year was we didn't have enough seats, so we
That's a
keep
good
trying
problem.
to figure out how to include more sets of families.
right.
So
Yeah,
it's,
it's a
it's
good problem.
fun.
It is
so much
fun, and the thing is, we cannot put too much because if no, they're gonna be like really picking and choose, and sometimes it's hard for them.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, too many choices.
Too many choices.
Yeah, that
Too
can be
many choices.
overstimulating.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
want to take everything. So we sometimes partners with some universities and come and teach
I
some
rem-
other things.
I remember I lived in Connecticut, and there was a place called Shady Glen, and it was known for what they had. Their flying cheeseburgers. The cheese was like, wings on a plane. But they had like 45,000 different kinds of ice cream.
Oh, wow.
So I pulled up there with my wife, and my son wasn't born yet, my daughter, and we pulled up, and she was out, she knew where we were going. She's probably 5 or 6. She started crying right when we pulled in the parking lot. What's the matter, honey? She goes, they have so many kinds of ice cream, and I can't ever choose which one. So it was overstimulation.
Yes,
She was like,
yes.
instead of being happy she was going to get ice cream, she was sad because she couldn't figure out which one to pick.
In the shadows of the night, they fought the fight. Brave hearts, lost souls, searching for the light. With every battle scar, they carry the weight. But we're to lift them up, it's never too late. No more silence, we'll raise our voice. For every hero, we'll make the choice. Together we'll stand, united and proud. For the ones who served, veterans helping veterans is loud. Stand strong together, we'll pave the way. For the veterans in need, we won't turn away. With open hearts and open hands, we'll light the path, take a stand. We'll rise like the dawn, shining ever bright. For every soldier lost, we'll be their guiding light. Through the storm and the tears, they walked alone. But we're building a home where they can be known. From the ashes they rise, with courage anew. With a brotherhood strong, we'll see them through. No more silence, we'll raise our voice. For every hero, we'll make the choice. Together we'll stand, united and proud. For the ones who serve, veterans helping veterans is loud. When the night feels long and hope is thin, we'll be their family. We'll let the healing begin. No more fighting alone, we'll walk side by